Imagine, just for a moment, a world without screens. No phones, no computers, no smartwatches, no smart anything. What if, in a single, impossible instant, every electronic device on Earth simply stopped? Not a power outage, not an EMP, but a fundamental, universal electronic nope. Every circuit board, every microchip, every glowing LED just ceases to function. Poof, gone. The first thing you'd notice? Silence. The hum of servers, the buzz of refrigerators, the endless notifications, all gone. Your phone is a useless brick. Your computer a fancy paperweight. Traffic lights freeze. Cars with electronic ignition systems sputter and die. Airplanes fall silent. Their navigation systems dark. It's not just inconvenient. It's instant, global gridlock and potential disaster. The power grid collapses instantly. No electronic controls mean no power generation, no transmission. Darkness falls, even in the middle of the day, as emergency lights fail too. Communication vanishes. No internet, no cell towers, no radio, no satellite. We are suddenly, utterly disconnected from anyone not within shouting distance. Think about your morning routine. Your alarm clock is dead. The coffee maker is inert. The digital lock on your door won't open. Getting ready for a non-existent commute becomes a series of manual challenges. Money becomes meaningless pieces of paper or metal again. ATMs are defunct boxes. Credit cards are plastic rectangles. The global economy, built on electronic transactions, evaporates instantly. Getting food and water becomes a monumental task. Supermarkets rely on electronic scanners, inventory systems, and refrigeration. Water treatment plants and pumps need electricity and electronic controls. Entertainment? Forget streaming, gaming, or even watching TV. You're left with books, board games, or perhaps staring blankly at the wall. The digital world is over. As days turn into weeks, the scale of the problem becomes clearer. Modern agriculture relies heavily on electronics for irrigation, harvesting, and distribution. Food shortages would become critical quickly. Medical facilities would struggle immensely. Life support systems, diagnostic equipment, and pharmacies all depend on electronics. Healthcare would revert to a much more basic, less effective state. Society would have to rebuild from scratch, relying on pre-electronic knowledge and manual labor. Navigation returns to maps and compasses. Information is shared by word of mouth or printed text. It would be a massive, involuntary reset, a sudden leap back in time, forcing humanity to adapt or perish. The sheer complexity of our modern world, built layer upon layer on electronics, becomes our greatest vulnerability. Of course, this scenario is purely hypothetical. There's no known mechanism that could universally and instantaneously disable all electronics across the globe without also fundamentally altering physics itself. It's a fun, terrifying thought experiment. So, next time your Wi-Fi is slow or your phone battery dies, take a deep breath. At least the traffic lights are still working, your fridge is humming, and you can still order pizza online. The alternative is significantly less convenient. It makes you appreciate just how much we rely on these tiny, silent workers, doesn't it? Maybe give your toaster a nod of respect tomorrow morning. It's doing its best.